If I made you laugh, hit that subscribe button. Opening scene, the world's greatest fight fest. Welcome back, Dragon Ball fanatics. Last time, we left our spiky-haired jungle, Gremlin, Son Goku, and his ragtag crew of misfits Bulma. The blue-haired brainiac Oolong, the shape-shifting pig with zero chill Yamcha. The mullet-wearing bandit with a girl, Phobia, and Puar, the floating cat who's honestly too good for this crew. They've been tearing across the world, snatching Dragon Balls like they're Black Friday deals. Oh, and Goku's got a new mentor, Master Roshi, a pervy old dude who taught him the Kamehameha, a move so cool it could make a volcano jealous. Now, it's time to crank the crazy up to 11. As we dive into the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament, face off with a pint-sized tyrant named Pilaf, and watch Goku grow from a kid with a tail to a kid with a tail and a dream. Let's get this party started. Picture a sunny island buzzing with excitement, like Comic-Con, but with fewer cosplayers and more actual fistfights. This is the World Martial Arts Tournament, where the toughest fighters on the planet throw down for glory, bragging rights, and a fat stack of cash. Goku and his new bestie, Krillin the bald monk with the confidence of a TikTok influencer, have been training under Roshi's insane boot camp, dodging dinosaurs and delivering milk like it's an Olympic sport. They're ready to test their skills, or at least not embarrass themselves too badly. Spoiler, it's gonna be wild. The 21st World Martial Arts Tournament, fists, farts, and friendship. The tournament grounds are packed with spectators, vendors selling overpriced hot dogs, and fighters flexing like they're auditioning for a Marvel movie. Roshi, disguised as Jackie Chun, because sunglasses and a fake name totally fool everyone, is competing too, mostly to make sure his students don't get too cocky. Spoiler alert, they're already cocky. Krillin's strutting around like he's the next Bruce Lee, while Goku's just excited there's a buffet at the venue. The preliminary rounds are a blur of punches, kicks, and the occasional guy who thinks screaming really loud counts as a fighting style. Goku and Krillin breeze through, mostly because their opponents are about as threatening as a wet paper towel. Yamcha's in the mix too, hoping to impress Bulma and maybe not faint this time. Spoiler, he's still working on that second part. The main event kicks off, and it's a parade of weirdos. There's Bacterian, a guy so stinky he weapon Isesh his bow thinks swamp gas meets gym locker room. Krillin faces him first and nearly passes out from the smell, but our boy's got tricks up his sleeve, or rather, up his nose. Roshi, in his infinite wisdom, reminds Krillin that he doesn't have a nose. Cartoon logic, roll with it. Krillin, newly confident, counters Bacterian's stench with a well-timed fart. Because apparently, this tournament is also a gas warfare convention. Bacterian surrenders, and the crowd's torn between cheering and gagging. Next up, Goku faces Jiren, a dinosaur who looks like he skipped leg day for a decade. Jiren's got wings, claws, and a move called the merry-go-round gum, which traps Goku in sticky goo like he's a fly in a spiderweb. Does Goku panic? Nah, he just calls his flying nimbus, busts out, and yeets Jiren out of the ring like he's tossing out yesterday's leftovers. The crowd goes wild, and Bulma's screaming from the stands, probably wondering why she's stuck babysitting this chaos crew. The semifinals pit Goku against Nam, a monk from a drought-stricken village who's fighting to win money for water. This guy's got skills, grace, and a tragic backstory that hits you right in the feels. Goku's like, cool moves, bro, but I'm hungry, so let's wrap this up. Their fight is a dazzling display of flips, kicks, and Goku's patented hit really hard technique. In the end, Goku wins, but he's so impressed by Nam's heart that he basically fist bumps him out of respect. Roshi, still incognito as Jackie Chun, slips Nam some cash for his village, because deep down, the old perv's got a heart of gold. The final match? Oh, it's juicy. Goku versus Jackie Chun, aka Roshi in a bad wig. This fight's like watching a kid challenge his dad to a wrestling match, except dad's a martial arts legend and the kid's got a monkey tail. Roshi's throwing everything he's got, Kamehamehas, hypnosis. Even a drunken fist style that makes him look like he raided the bar before the match. Goku's countering with raw power, boundless energy, and the kind of stubbornness that makes mules jealous. The arena's shaking, the crowd's losing it, and Krillin's eating popcorn like it's a Netflix special. Then, plot twist, Goku sees the full moon and transforms into a giant ape, because apparently that's just a thing he does. The audience screams, Roshi panics, and Yamcha's like, I did not sign up for this. Roshi, thinking fast, blows up the moon with a Kamehameha because sure. Why not? And Goku shrinks back to normal, minus his clothes. The fight resumes, and after an epic back and forth, Roshi barely ekes out a win by outsmarting Goku's endless stamina. Goku's bummed but takes it like a champ, promising to come back stronger. Krillin's already plotting his revenge, and Bulma's just glad nobody died. For now, Pilaf's pathetic plot, the world's worst villain. Fresh off the tournament high, our crew's back on the Dragon Ball hunt. But trouble's brewing in the form of Emperor Pilaf. A villain so tiny he makes Napoleon look like a giant. Picture a blue Smurf with a superiority complex, flanked by his goons, Shu, a ninja dog, and Mai, a femme fatale who's more annoyed than evil. Pilaf's got dreams of world domination, but his plans are about as threatening as a toddler with a Nerf gun. Pilaf's been tracking our heroes, and he's managed to steal their Dragon Balls while they're napping because apparently, guarding magical orbs isn't a priority. The gang wakes up in Pilaf's castle, trapped in a high-tech prison cell that's honestly way cooler than Pilaf deserves. Goku's like, nice place, got any snacks? While Bulma's screaming about her ruined hair day. Oolong and Yamcha are plotting escape, but Puar's the real MVP. Sneaking through an air vent like a furry James Bond. Pilaf, meanwhile, is ready to summon Shenron, the wish-granting dragon, and take over the world. His wish? To be taller. No, seriously. This guy's got 7 magical orbs. And his big dream is to not need a booster seat. But before he can make it happen, Oolong, our cowardly pig hero, interrupts the summoning and wishes for a pair of women's underwear. Yup, the dragon, probably questioning its life choices, grants the wish and vanishes. Pilaf's furious, Shu's confused, and Mai's wondering why she signed up for this gig. The gang busts out of their cell, thanks to Goku's power pole and some quick thinking from Bulma. They face off against Pilaf's mecha, a giant robot that looks like it was built from IKEA leftovers. Goku's Kamehameha makes short work of it, and Pilaf's crew flees in a cloud of smoke and bad decisions. Our heroes recover the Dragon Balls, but the orbs scatter again after the wish. Because Dragon Ball logic says nothing's ever that easy. Still, the gang's tighter than ever, laughing off the chaos like it's just another Tuesday. Goku's growth and the power of friendship. Through all this madness, Goku's not just getting stronger, he's growing up. The tournament showed he's got the heart of a fighter, willing to push his limits and respect his opponents. Facing Pilaf proved he's not just a musclehead, he's loyal, brave, and maybe a little too trusting. Seriously, kid, stop napping on the job. His bond with Krillin's gone from rival smack talk to full-on bromance. With the two sharing fist bumps and dreams of greatness, Bulma's still the team's brain, keeping everyone from wandering off cliffs. While Yamcha's slowly overcoming his girl phobia progress. Oolong and Puar, they're the comic relief we didn't know we needed, proving even the weirdos have a place in this crew. Goku's learning what it means to be a hero not just through punches, but through heart. He's still a kid who thinks food is a personality trait, but he's starting to see the world's bigger than Mount Paozu. With his friends by his side, he's ready for whatever's next, whether it's more tournaments, crazier villains, or just another all-you-can-eat buffet. Wrapping up the second act. And there you have it, folks. Goku survived the World Martial Arts Tournament, taken down a pint-sized dictator, and forge bonds tighter than Roshi's grip on his magazine collection. The Dragon Ball saga's just heating up, and our monkey-tailed heroes got bigger battles on the horizon. If this tale of epic fights, fart battles, and underwear wishes made you laugh, smash that like button and subscribe. Next time, we're diving into Goku's war with the Red Ribbon Army and a creepy old lady named Baba. Stay tuned, and keep your Kamehameha charged.